Hi guys, it's me, Judge Vonda B. Wanted to speak with you all today about spring break. Spring break is right around the corner. Here in Texas, most schools start spring break next week, but then some start school the following week. So in about 2 weeks, the spring break vacation will be coming up. Why are we talking about the spring break vacation? And what impact does it have on child support? Very, very good questions. The law is very direct on what the spring break vacation is, as well as what you can't necessarily get a credit for in regards to child support when it comes to holidays such as spring break. So the law states as follows in regards to spring break. The possessory conservator shall have possession in even years, beginning at 6 p.m. on the day the child is dismissed from school for the school spring vacation. Well, let me break that down for you. First off, possessory conservator. Possessory conservator is the person who the child does not live with primarily. Okay. The managing conservator is referred to as the person who the child lives with primarily. Some of you may not necessarily know what those words mean, or the exact definition per se, but that's something that'll be covered in a different topic when I break down conservatorship. So we're going to go over some legal terms later on within the show, so you can at least be educated on what these words mean. So when you go in court, or you speak to an attorney or something, you'd at least have a general idea of what these words actually mean. Then it goes on to say, and ending at 6 p.m. on the day before school resumes after that vacation. So whenever the child dismisses for school for the spring break vacation, that's when the vacation period starts, and the day before school starts back after the vacation is when it ends. So that possessory conservator, that parent, has to return the child the day before school starts back after the spring vacation at 6 p.m. Why is that important? Why are we talking about this? Well, of course, as I stated, Texas law, this is one of the vacations that specifically broke down to let parents know exactly when the spring vacation starts and when it ends. What impact does it have on child support? Well, here's the reality of it. Child support is paid by the parent who the child does not live with primarily. It's paid directly to the parent that the child lives with primarily. Therefore, 1 week out of a year for the spring break vacation does not by any means substitute for your monthly child support obligation. You still have to pay child support even if that child is with you an entire week. Hypothetically, let's say the possessory conservator takes the child or children to Disney World for the entire week of spring break. Of course, you have expenses with wherever the hotel stay is going to take place. If you decide to stay at a resort, spending money, you want to buy souvenirs, all the like, right? Anything that you purchase on that trip, any expense that you have, you cannot receive a credit back from it for child support. It doesn't work like that. Even if, you spend a lot of money, whatever the case may be, you still do not get a credit for it towards child support. You don't, the Texas code doesn't allow you to offset that amount in any way against your child support. You just don't get a credit for it because, again, child support is paid from the parent who the child does not live with primarily, and it's paid directly to that parent who the child does live with primarily. So I at least wanted to give you that bit of information. Again, Support Court with Judge Vonda B was created and designed for entertainment and educational purposes. It is my belief that it is extremely important to give people a glimpse of what actually occurs in child support court and what child support means, as well as what it doesn't mean and what it is not applicable to. It's extremely important to know this, as well as it's extremely important for you guys, Texas citizens, to be informed about what your rights are as a parent, whether you're a possessory conservator or a managing conservator. You at least need to know what your rights are. Again, I am a licensed attorney in the state of Texas. I practice almost exclusively in the area of family law, with child support being one of the main issues that I'm tasked with addressing. This informational for a support court is by no means for any way for anybody to seek employment for my services personally. It's genuinely out of something I want to do to give back to the community about knowing what the law states in regards to child support, even possession and access, because some of those topics come up when you're talking about holiday or just general possession and access of your children. You just really need to be informed, and I would like to see everyone knowledgeable about what their rights are in child support, and like I say again, being entertained as well. So that's where I come into play, acting as your judge, Vonda B. I'm looking forward to having some more interaction with you all as the show progresses. We'll be talking about different situations, different areas that talk about child support. Some of you may have questions about tax returns. You may want to see a show about how possession schedule influences child support. We're going to do all of that. But of course, we can't do it all in one segment. So we are adjourned for today, and we will reconvene at a later time. Support Court with Judge Vonda B.